Hello guys, and this is Ecology of Kamasylvia Part 3, and today I will talk about the Manshaums, the Mirumok Ruins, the Fadus, and the Ash Forest. Um, I'm right next to the node manager of the Manshaum Forest, and this is north of the steppe and the old Wisdom Tree town. So what do we need here? Luckily the list is not very long. Starting with the objects, we have the hut, the totem, the Narc spear, and the charm. And then as far as the creatures, we have the fighter, the hunter, the great warrior, and the shaman. So let's start from here. There's a great warrior in front of me. Is the biggest of all the creatures. He's the bigger one. If he's too far from you, he will jump and strike you. Then you have the skinny guy, who's the fighter. He's got a long hair, and he wears or uses a spear, while the shaman actually uses, it looks very similar to the fighter, but he has a staff in his hand. And then you have the little guys down there, the hunter and the warrior. They look exactly alike. The only difference is that the hunter has a boomerang and the warrior has a club. So see the boomerang on his back? The warrior has a club. Right now, you have the totem and the charm. So the difference between the two basically is the way the horns look on the top. See if I can get a closer look to this. So the charms have this like squarish look to it, and the horns are facing up and down, or upwards and downwards. And the totem is like the horns on the top is like in all directions and has feathers in the middle, like this here. And then these golden spears stuck on the ground are the Narc spears. And then we have the hut. Once you strike the hut, it will spawn little guys, the hunters and the warriors, so you get an extra chance at getting your knowledge. Now, like if you have huts like this, these do not count. They're not, you can't target them, so they don't count. Here's a better view of the charm and the totem. Right, next I'm going to go to the Mirumok Ruins, and that's west from here. Let me get it to a safe spot here. So just west of here. Alright, I met the node manager Holo, the owl. It's pretty cute. And so we're still north of the steppe. And as it shows here on the map, it recommends us to have at least 240 AP to 2 to 3 people in a group. This is really tough creatures. It takes a long time to kill them. So here we need the Treant old tree and the ghost tree. So these two are steady. They don't attack you. The Mirumok Watcher and the Lookout are the actual red stars in your minimap, the toughest ones. I don't see absolutely any difference in the way they look. The way they look, they just look alike. They look like these rib cages that are moving, going in and out as if they were breathing. And they do spawn the Voraros. If you get too far, they will self-destroy. So you need to kind of be close to them when you fight the Voraros and everything else around it. The degraded old tree Treant and the Ruins Tree Treant, the Voraro, the Old Mirumok, and the regular Mirumok. So from here, I'm going to drop down here to the lower area. And sorry, there's a lot of plants here. Might cover the video. I'm going to try and avoid that. But across from me, there's the Ruins Tree Treant, the Degraded Ruins Tree Treant. It's like a skinny guy, looks like old guy. And next to it, the regular Mirumok has that eye that looks like a light in the middle of the bark. There's another Ruins Tree Treant. And there's the old Tree Treant. So it's a little chubbier, a little thicker than the other one. There's also this big guy coming. That's the old Mirumok. Kinda the bigger version of the little guys there. And he's pretty tough. Here's a watcher. So as you can see in the minimap, there's a star. And it will spawn little guys, the Voraros. So that's the watcher. Whenever you look at your minimap, it can either be the lookout or the watcher. So see if we can find a lookout. That's a watcher as well. That's a lookout. So you just have to see which one it is when you get close. And then you have the Treant old tree and the ghost tree. So the ghost tree is skinnier and as you get closer, it gets that purple light. And the other one is yellow light instead and much thicker than the ghost tree. Here's another watcher. Here's a lookout. It does the exact same thing as the watcher, and there's really no difference except for the name. Alright, well, that's it for the Mirumok. Next, we're going to go to Fadus, which is northwest from here. Okay, I'm at the Loopy Tree Forest node. No manager in front of me, Khalid, or Khalid. So this node is just west of the main town here in the Fadus area, which is the Acre Guard post. And this area here where I'm at is northwest of the Mirumok Ruins. And I'm right at this pond here. Khalid also gives you repeatable quests, so you might as well take advantage of that and use it. So while you're doing your knowledge, you're going to kill a lot of creatures, so you might as well grab these quests. So let's see, the Fadus Kind. So let's go with the objects first. Fadus Blue Pride, the blue box, weapon ornament, blue barrier, and then we have supply barrack and the double barrack. So I'm going to go behind him here. See all those barriers there? Yeah, all these are barriers. But there are also these flags. They're the blue pride. Like this one right here is a blue flag. A blue pride. Then you have the crates. These are the blue boxes. These weapons on the ground, they're the weapon ornaments. And then the barracks. So the round one, fuller barrack, wider, is the supply barrack, and the double barrack is this one with the eagle up top. Much narrower than the other one. Okay, so now let's go back to the road. And we're actually gonna go all the way down. And we want to go to the crossroads here. Okay, we should be safe here. Is he coming? He's done. Alright, so now, as far as the creatures, so we have the Fadus Warrior Chief. Was introduced somewhat recently. This is the strongest of all of the Fadus. He's the red star on your minimap. And then after that we have the Fadus Warrior, the Challenger, Dual Wielder, Archer, and the Shaman. So I saw a warrior chief earlier, but let's see. This here, he's carrying two weapons. That's the dual wielder. The warrior has a shield and a sword, and it looks almost like a lion. These guys here. And these ones throwing arrows are the archers, of course. The challengers are these guys with the really long battle axe, and they're much taller than the other Fadus. See if I can find him again. Oh, yep, I see him. Alright, and so now we need... Here's the Shaman, so he's got like a bird outfit covered by feathers. And then here's your warrior chief. You see on the minimap, it's got the red star. So he's the strongest one of all. Alright. And let's go back to a safer spot. Alright, so next we're going to the ash forests to get one more creature over here while we're in this area. So we're gonna go north now. Okay, finally, I'm at the ash forest node. In front of me I have Ashland, the node manager. And this node is located immediately north of Acre Guard Post, so the Fadus area. So I'm all the way up there. Here we want the Ghost of Ash Forest. This is not a common creature. It's hard to see because it 1 second pops up, the other second is gone, and he roams around. So you have to go around and around and keep your eyes open for it on your screen, but also on your minimap, because you'll see that it takes the form of a red star on the minimap. So you kind of need luck to find this guy. So There are a couple areas though where it tends to pop, and one of them is down here in this area by the beach and around the node manager here too. So hopefully we'll find one on the way there. If not, I have a feeling that we'll get one in that area that I mentioned. So it's going to be down here. And there it is. Right here. So see there, it's a red star and it's gone. And then it'll pop again. So yeah, it's hard to find these guys. There's another one down here. Great. So this is a good area. You just have to go around and around looking for them. Um, that concludes this video. The next video will be the rest of the Kamasylvia creatures. I hope you found this useful. I'll catch you next time. Take care.